Introduction. From the #1 international best-selling author, Chris J. Reed, the only NASDAQ-listed CEO with a mohawk, comes his new book, Personal Branding Mastery for Entrepreneurs. In it, Chris will tell you all about how you, as an entrepreneur, can develop your personal brand beyond LinkedIn. You are an entrepreneur, and your personal brand is what everyone is buying into. Your clients, your shareholders, your employees, your partners, the media, future clients, employees, investors, they're all buying into the power and values of your personal brand. That's why you need to start working on it now. In this new book, Chris will talk from his own personal experience about how he created a personal brand from nothing and knowing no one when he left the UK and came to Singapore to become an Asian entrepreneur. Chris will explain how he became the only NASDAQ-listed CEO with a mohawk and how this personal brand has transformed his businesses. Chris covers all aspects of personal branding for entrepreneurs, including what it is, why you should have it, his personal brand story, the ups and downs of having a personal brand, and why you need to be more American and less English or Asian in your personal branding. Chris will also cover what elements of his disruptive DNA have enabled him to accentuate his own personal brand in his entrepreneurial journey. Chris also covers how LinkedIn is the foundation for your personal brand and emphasizes that it should also be communicated everywhere else, from your YouTube to your Wikipedia, your thought leadership outside of LinkedIn, to winning awards, getting up on stage and speaking, to having your own book. Chris will discuss how your dress and look impact your personal brand, both positively and negatively, why great entrepreneurs like Richard Branson, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Bill Gates all have great but divisive personal brands, and he explains why their respective companies would be nothing without their personal branding. Chris will also discuss David Beckham, Gareth Emery, and Prince, and what made their personal brands so effective and influential in succeeding in what they have done. Chris will share personal branding tips from The Joker, Breaking Bad, Darth Vader, American Psycho, and The Godfather, which you can put into practice yourself to enhance your own personal brand. This new book, Personal Branding Mastery for Entrepreneurs, will give all the tips, lessons, and help that you need as an entrepreneur to create, manage, and enhance your own personal brand to enable you to achieve all of your professional objectives. Chapter 1. What is personal branding? Personal branding is everything about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a peer-to-peer network in a business context. It's all about personal branding. Your personal brand is what your brand values are. So, if you are an FMCG brand, like Coca-Cola, or a brand like McKinsey, or a brand like Singtel, and then you look at the brand values, you will decipher their brand from their design, from things like the mohawk, things like the hair, things like the color black, and things like what the company stands for. Since it is a peer-to-peer network, LinkedIn is all about people. 10 questions about executive branding. 1. Tell us about yourself and what you do. I am the CEO and founder of Black Marketing, enabling LinkedIn for you. 2. What is executive branding? Executive branding is all about you and your personal brand, developing your personal brand to promote you and your company. 3. Why do individuals need it? You are a personal brand, just like Nike is a personal brand, or like Apple. So think about your personal brand and brand values, just like those brands. 4. How do companies benefit from executive branding? Executive branding is all about the CEO, the leader of it, and the people within it developing their personal brand to promote the company. The company benefits because the leader and CEO, the CMO, and the people within it are using branding and using their own executive branding to promote their company. So the company benefits overall.